have you with us as we get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Miami Heat. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duncan, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Malone. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Allen. There's the triple. Here's Malone. Tries again. It's deflected. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jordan against Doncic. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Eaton.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Pippen. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Here's Malone. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Allen. Chamberlain passes to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. The Rockets pull it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Let's get live.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Here's Malone. Back to Jordan. To end the cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Jordan. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Rice. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And the shot goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Jordan. Rebounded by Pippen.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Malone. Miami trailing. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Chamberlain. Tries it from the block. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now here's Doncic. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Houston up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And it's Chamberlain in at the 4-man spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Doncic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They set the pick. Here's Rice. Misses in close. And here are the Heat now. Malone. Pass to Jordan. Here's Malone. Still no points. Pass to Chamberlain. Rockets with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Doncic outside. Here's Duncan. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Allen, all alone. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Pippen. Allen defending. Here he goes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. A nice shot by Duncan. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Here's Malone. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Malone. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The deep three. Rice grabs the miss. The Rockets lead by 7. Unloads. Great D that time from Allen.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. And here's Jordan. From deep. This is another. He's 0 for 4. Here's Rice. Covered by Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Rice. Covered by Jordan. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Malone. No points so far. For 3, Allen. And that's not going to go. And so it's Houston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Rockets lead by 9. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. Here's Doncic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Doncic has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Malone, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Allen, launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Allen's got 5 now.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Pippen. Here's Rice. Here's Duncan, and there's a pick. It's hauled in by Eaton. Heat trail by 6. Pass to Malone. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Takes a 3. And another miss by Houston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Chamberlain passes to Malone. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Chamberlain. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic passes to Pippen. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. Here's Rice, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Heat trail by 6. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Pass to Jordan. And there's the drive. And there it is for him. Jordan's got 6. And Doncic has got the ball here for Houston.
Timeout.
Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Timeout called. Houston. To the wing on the left. Pippen, pass to Doncic. A minute 20 left in the third. Clock at 6. Pass to Rice to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Jordan, pass to Malone. Back to Jordan. Got a hand on it, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Rockets lead by 4. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Duncan. Six to shoot. Out to the wing. Pulls up. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And so here is Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Malone, still without a bucket. Pass to Jordan. Misses the fadeaway.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Allen in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Malone. Pass to Allen. Here's the 3. They get it back. Eden lays it up and banks it in.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left. effort at the end of this game.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
And here are the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Pippen. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Malone. Pass to Jordan. Ticks off the clock here in the fourth.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Heat trail by 4. Off the inbound. Here's Eaton. Up top, Allen. Pass to Malone. Here's Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Looking to end this cold spell. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Malone, pass to Jordan. Here's Eaton. To tie it up. And he lays it up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
And that finally gets them back to even.
It took a while, but they've chipped away and chipped away, and now it's anyone's game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Pippen, 4 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Jordan with it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Malone. To shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And the Rockets call time here. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. Six to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now Doncic to win the drought. The shot misses. Here's Eaton. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Here's Doncic. Pass to Duncan. No good! Here's Rice. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Here's Pippen, and it's Malone in at the point. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Malone.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Allen outside to take the lead. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Allen's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Doncic in the paint. Luka!
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Inside, here's Jordan. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now here's Doncic. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Here's Jordan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
First free throw is good, and that ties this game up. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Rice's shot is off. The 3, Allen. Rebounded by Pippen. And here are the Rockets. Pass to Doncic. The rebound by Allen. Miami calls timeout. They've got a chance to grab the lead here late in OT.
Monster possession, maybe the biggest of the night.
Here's Malone. Pass to Jordan to take the lead. Yes!
He got that one to fall, but he's been struggling with his shot tonight. If he can improve his shooting, it would help them keep the lead.
Timeout called, Houston. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat facing the Golden State Warriors. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jordan. Malone is out there with Allen. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Eaton in at the center. Here's Miami now. Allen passes to Malone. Leonard against Jordan. Pass to Allen. Fires top of the key. Jump shot is good.
And Allen, known for his scoring ability, especially when it comes to shooting.
To the inside. Here's McHale. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Now Chamberlain, defended by McHale. Chamberlain dishes to Malone. Back to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Malone. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's sent back by Carter. The shot's good from Eaton.
Eaton able to go straight through that interior defense to get the score, holding nothing back.
Yo, check, give me.
McHale outside. Now Leonard. From past the arc. The shot comes out.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Down low. Malone against McHale. Now, here's Chamberlain. He started closely. Allen for 3. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Well, their pass is to McHale. Back to Butler. And stolen by Malone. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Allen launches it from deep. A rebound by Thurman.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Carter for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Chamberlain. Jordan with it. 1:02 left in the first. Chamberlain down low. Defended by McHale. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Chamberlain. No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 3. Leonard kicks to Butler. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Butler feeling out a bit. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And it's Malone with the rebound. Miami leading by 3. Outside, Jordan. Tries it from 19. Miami no good on that time either.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Heat with the lead. McHale is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Butler. Then there's Carter. And it's Thurman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now Butler. Hasn't made one yet. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
He had a nice open look right there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Allen against Butler. Pass to Thurman. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Leonard forces it through inside.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Jordan passes to Chamberlain. Here's Allen, defended by Butler. Allen's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Thurman, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Thurman is an intimidating presence at center. He's athletic, strong, and an elite defender. Also determined to attack the glass.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Malone. Chamberlain kicks to Malone. Chamberlain, the pass to Eaton. He gets that one. Eaton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Carter outside from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Malone outside. Back to Jordan. Pass to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Jordan against Leonard. IT that time from Leonard. The Warriors trail. Outside Butler. Outside Carter. Excellent D there from Allen.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Allen. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Allen's got 7.
And love seeing Allen go to the floater there. His touch on these shots is just unreal.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, it is instant time moving. Danielle, everyone watching. No, thank you.
Warriors trail by 3. Butler with the ball. Still without a basket. Here's the screen to the middle. And slam dunk by McHale.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Malone looking around. Shot clock at 5. Allen for the 3. Rebounded by McHale. And it's Golden State's ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Michael Jordan is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Allen. Then it's Malone. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Malone, the pass to Allen. Chamberlain kicks to Jordan. Shoots over Leonard. No good from Jordan.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Butler passes to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
And here's Chamberlain. Allen. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's 9 points for Allen.
Love the stroke of Allen. I mean, his jumper is as sweet as cotton candy.
Butler passes to McHale. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. 90 seconds now into the second half. The 8-footer. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Carter for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Miami. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Jordan. Shoots over Leonard. Jordan can't get it to go. The Warriors lead it. Sweet move. Here's Leonard. That's tipped.
And having Eden protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Well, their pass to McHale. Pass to Carter. For 3. It's hauled in by Malone.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Chamberlain with it. Defended by McHale. And again, it's the Heat missing. Allen's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Jordan outside. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Allen. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Allen.
Allen taking it all the way to the rim. Hand delivering that one. Doorstep throwdown.
Allen against Butler. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Thurman, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Butler. Butler out there with Carter. Then there's McHale. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Thurman in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Butler sets a screen for Carter. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Carter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale. Allen against Butler. Shoots.
I love the defense from Butler. He's a tremendous player whose speed and length allows him to be annoying to shoot.
Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. Knocked away. And he recovers it. Butler against Allen. Butler, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's sent back by Carter. A second chance effort. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Leonard against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Out to Carter. Shoots over Chamberlain. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Heat trail by 5. Nobody near Allen. They get it back. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Carter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jordan can't get that one to fall. Warriors leading by 6. Butler kicks to Carter. Back to Butler. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. Coming.
Nobody's more clutch than Jordan. Nerves of steel late in the game.
And here's Golden State. Now here's Leonard. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the Heat call time here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Allen outside. Over Butler. A rebound by Thurman. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Miami. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan up top. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Butler. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
for this Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Dallas Mavericks. So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Payton in at the 1. Here's Hamilton. That three's off the mark. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Payton passes to O'Neal. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Havlicek. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. McGrady shot is off. On the take. Here's Pierce. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game now.
At the line for the Magic, Paul Pierce, taking 2 shots.
First one falls. So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady. O'Neal pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Payton. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Pierce. Shot clock at 5. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Dallas with possession. Jones, the pass to Havlicek. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Payton. Defense is right there. Outside O'Neal. Back to Payton. From deep three-point range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up to the Dallas Mavericks. McGrady, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Pierce. From deep. And Walton pulls it down.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here's Hamilton. He's scoreless. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Havlicek in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now here's Payton. He's closely guarded. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops it first. And he makes both free throws. Now Antetokounmpo. Pass to Havlicek. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hamilton. Oh, ripped away. Jones, the pass to Havlicek. Here's McGrady. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Magic trail by 4. Now here's Payton. He has 6. Payton with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Shoots. Shot by Hamilton, no good. And Dallas with possession. Giannis driving in. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Pierce. Outside Payton. Here's Hamilton. And another miss by Orlando.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Payton against Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 8.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Orlando calls timeout. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Payton. Knocks down the triple. Payton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
proving once again he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Out to the right wing. 1:19 left in the second. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Wembanyama.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Payton. Here's Hamilton. Back to Payton. O'Neal tries to save it, and they'll get another chance.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
O'Neal. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now. Antetokounmpo surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. And so here is Orlando. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Payton. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead, up 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Orlando trailing here. On the court for Orlando, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward. The ball's knocked loose. Here's McGrady to the inside. The strong finish by Giannis.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
First team foul. At the line for 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Magic trail by 4. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Hamilton. Releases. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Havlicek, covered by Wembanyama. A little mid-range shot is up, and they'll keep possession. Walton. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Pierce, the pass to Payton. Now here's Wembanyama. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. And now the Mavs on the run. A nice shot by Havlicek. And Dallas leads by 6.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Orlando calls timeout. So it's Orlando now to the inside. Here's Payton. And he gets it to go. Payton's got 11.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Payton, and he lobs it up. It's tipped. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Payton with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Pierce from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McGrady. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Down low. 5 on the clock. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Pierce. Defended by Jones. Pierce, the pass to Wembanyama. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Inside, here's Jones. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Payton. Screen by O'Neal. The floater. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
McGrady, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady. Outside Jones. With some arc. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Payton against Antetokounmpo. Outside O'Neal. Wembanyama, high post. Right side, Payton. Wembanyama screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Antetokounmpo. Launches it from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 4. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's McGrady in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Havlicek. Here's McGrady, covered by Wembanyama. 4-3, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Magic trail by 6. Now Payton. Right side O'Neal. Pass to Payton. Here's Hamilton. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Hamilton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Mavericks lead by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Right side O'Neal. Pass to Hamilton. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Jones. Pass to Havlicek. Over Payton. Havlicek's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Payton. To take the lead. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Antetokounmpo to pass to McGrady. Driving to the basket. Blocked! Here's Hamilton. Pass to Payton. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo inside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Pierce. Puts up a deep 3. And Walton pulls it down. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Dallas. It's a 1-point game. 54 seconds left in the final quarter. Inside. Here's Walton. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And the Magic call time here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. O'Neal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Havlicek. Puts it up from 12. Cash!
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down. Just the easy makes.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. On the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Golden State Warriors. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Tracy McGrady is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Jones. And it's Walton in at the center position. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. McGrady passes to Walton. Back to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Havlicek. Jones with the screen on Carter. And that one's good from Havlicek.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Butler. Outside, McHale. Leonard with the ball. From deep. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to McGrady. Butler against Giannis. Outside, Jones. McGrady outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Butler, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Butler kicks to McHale. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Inside, here's Thurman. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is McGrady. Havlicek with a screen on Leonard. Here's Giannis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They trail by 1. Butler passes to McHale. Pass to Leonard. Lets it fly from 18. Off the left rim and out.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Pass to Thurman. Outside Leonard. They set the screen.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Leonard hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
McGrady against Butler. Here's Havlicek. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Havlicek's got 5 now.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Jones kicks to McGrady. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Butler. Offensive rebound. Walton dishes to Giannis. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Here's Walton. And Walton throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Dallas leading by 3. On the floor for Dallas. Jones is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Walton. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Giannis in at the point guard. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Jones for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Carter outside. Shoots over Havlicek. And it's Carter missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
McHale outside. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
McGrady against Butler. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Warriors trailing. Outside Leonard. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Dallas with the ball. McGrady outside. The shot's good.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Butler against McGrady. Butler passes to Leonard. Butler feeling out of it.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Here's Thurman. That one no good. Great D that time from Walton. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Havlicek. Screen by Walton to the inside. It's stolen by Carter. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's McHale. Tries again. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Thurman.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. McGrady sets a screen for Giannis. Pass to Walton. Stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it on the fast break chance. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Giannis passes to McGrady. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. McGrady's got 7 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form, makes it look easy right there.
McGrady right side. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Leonard kicks to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Havlicek. And it's Carter missing. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Mavericks leading. Kevin McHale out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Carter. And it's Thurman in at center. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Butler. Carter outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Leonard against Giannis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Butler. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McGrady's got 10.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Dallas on defense. 3-point lead. McHale outside. Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. Another three for Golden State.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Havlicek outside. Jones against McHale. Back to Havlicek. Over Carter. And it's Havlicek missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Golden State. Butler passes to McHale. 1:52 left to play in the third. And here's Leonard from three. Leonard against Giannis. To the paint. Here's Havlicek. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Butler dishes to McHale. Butler against McGrady. A three from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McGrady against Butler. Now, here is McGrady. He's tightly guarded.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Butler pass to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. Now the Mavericks with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Carter against Giannis. Takes a three, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. For the lead, the three goes down the hatch from Kawhi. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around. Walton off target from downtown. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Warriors leading. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Tracy McGrady. Havlicek is out there with Jones. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Walton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Leonard against McGrady. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's McHale. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. McHale's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. McGrady outside. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Butler passes to McHale. Pass to Leonard. Over Giannis. And it's Leonard missing. Mavericks trail by 3. And here's Giannis. Now, here is McGrady. Kick out to Giannis. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Leonard. Butler against McGrady. McHale looking for an opening. Pass to Leonard. Hits the jumper in space. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Walton a screen on Leonard. Down low. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Carter kicks to Buck. Shoots it. Havlicek with the rebound.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Walton a screen on Leonard. Intercepted. Carter against Jones. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Timeout, Dallas. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Walton a screen on Butler. Here's McGrady. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Poked away. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Walton. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Havlicek. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Jimmy Butler. Taking 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.